Oh, piano's just about to kick in. It's weird that I was like energy, energy, and then the energy picked up and Sonata vibes took over. Jesus, with the gallopy kind of forward motion that it seems to elicit. Oh, what a word. Oh.
All I could see her eyes. We got caught in the moment all of the night, taking the old lines in silence, leaving him all behind. She had found the sails for the following night. The town for her was getting way too small. She promised to be mine.
Okay. Flipping hello. How's it going? I couldn't find a spot to pause it. It's been non-stop since the beginning. You know what? I've said before in a few... My computer just made a noise. I've no idea what the hell that was. In a few Sonata ones, there's a Sonata energy that comes with their songs, right? This one has like some hymnage in it, like hymnus, like some Villa Vallo Heartgram vibes. When that riff first comes in, it sounds very hymn, you know? With like it's like they met in the middle. You know what I mean? I like it. Hymn's my Slipknot and Hymn, my two favorite bands of all time. So of course I like that. And shout out Ceci. There you are. You absolute bloody legend. You've been asking for this one for bloody ages, and I'm sorry it's taken so long, but bring it in. We made it. It's very I think the artwork, it seems like this is the album artwork, but the music is like the artwork is apt. You know what I mean? This is the album cover. It's like they've written the music spot on for this kind of energy. It's got that energy. What's it got? Energy. Anyway, I hope all is well, my friends. I'm yeah, I'm a little bit sort of like I've said, like I just said, the Sonata reactions I've done before have been very, very Sonata. You know what I mean? And this one's got like there's just something different about it. I don't know if it's like the way things are produced or what, but it sounds like there's a little hymn energy mixed in there. How many times am I going to say energy? You know? Anyway, like I say, I hope all is well. I didn't want to pause it too soon, but I also couldn't find a spot to pause because it's like nearly 9 minutes long, and I don't want to keep you for 2 hours while we listen to a almost 9 minute long song because I'm a bloody waffler. But yeah, let's crack on. I'm enjoying it so far. Let's flip and go. Also, the vocal range. Keep ears out. Wait, what's happening? Take two. Let me skip back and we'll take two.
Darkness covers my lonely soul. No one to feed the dying light. I break the moonlight, lead the sea instead of me for the sails of night. They tell me everything is alright. Everybody's in the room from the silence. Everybody kills me with their eyes. Why was here made the people cry? It must not for me to get the tears inside. All on board the white bird had died. Those don't read has told their lies, and you are the light of the night. One thing I remember before I fell on the ground, although never saw their face. The wind was eating me. Oh, I could be like poetry of
Oh,
maybe that love's complex irony. The family names that I had seen before. Written on the front door. Silence in the courthouse. The president's in the room. We both do feel it. Father and
see? Oh, piano's just about to kick in. It's weird that I was like, energy, energy, and then the energy picked up and Sonata vibes took over. Jesus, with the gallopy kind of forward motion that it seems to elicit. Oh, what a word. What a bloody word. Well done, me. Good job. It switched after that little bit. It was like I paused it at the perfect time to be like, oh, this is a little kind of slower and different feeling. And then all of a sudden we were riding musical horses. You know what I mean? Or sailing a musical ship through some wolf infested ocean by the looks of it. That's a cool picture. Yo, and we're about to get into some piano stuff. It proper, yeah, that just took a turn. That just took a turn. I bet, Ceci, I bet you were sitting there like, you just wait. You just bloody wait for it. And I did. We got there. I waited for it and we arrived. Bloody Nora, Jeff. I'm liking the, I don't know if it's just my headphones or what the situation is, but the mix, the vocals could be a little higher, in my opinion. It might just be this particular recording, but it's straight off their official YouTube. Because the freaking vocalist is bloody gnarly. You know? He's got an insane rage. Wow. He doesn't have an insane rage. I'm sure he's a very chill person. An insane range. I didn't say the second end because the first one threw me off from insane. Or the first two. But I'd love to hear that more forward. You know what I mean? And I'm liking the choiry sprinkles that are going on. Did I skip back? We'll go back 5, just in case. Anyway, the energy shifted. I think, you know what, I'll have to put a fucking energy counter up on this. I've said it a million times. Jesus. Anyway. Oh, it's creepy. Oh. Let me just say, little interjection. This band is like a little bit of, like I said, it was Himmy at the start. There's some Nightwish thrown in there as well, some of that energy. And then they're like, it's like they've baked their own cake, but they've used a couple ingredients from somewhere else and made this like lovely concoction. You know what I mean? I really like it. Also, it seems like since I said it, it's like I'm preemptively guessing what's coming, because I was like, oh, the vocals could be a bit more forward, and then the next fucking vocal lot was like really in my face. I don't know if it was the tonage, because the bass is quite heavy in the mix as well. Also, when that piano came in, pardon me, I love the way they just started slowly adding layers until the piano fell into the background and the vocals were at the front and everything was nicely mixed in the middle. Sounded really good. I liked it. I really liked it. Anyway, sorry. We've had about 3 different direction changes. Well, this is kind of eerie. Oh! Oh, they're going for the fade out.
To make my life a beginning, to be turned into corruption, looking for the resurrection of the body, when the sea shall give up her dead, and the life of the world to come through our Lord. Amen.
Damn. The lapping waves to see us out. Okay, I got 1 second left. Ceci, don't tell me off. I got 1 second left. I can't miss anything. We can't put a prayer into 1 second, can we? I should do it mentally, I suppose. Anyway, yeah, like I say, that changed directions so many times. It started off this really slow, kind of, not really slow, but slow for what I'm used to. You know what I mean? And then I was like, oh, this has got a bit of a slower energy. And then it just took off, you know? And then we come in with the plinky dinks on the piano, and then it built up again. And then we chilled out a minute, and then it went in a different direction. And that last little bit, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am, is like it's like you slid a section of like a Cradle of Filth song out, slowed it down ever so slightly, and just plopped it right in at the end, you know, the way the piano was going and the guitars, dun, 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 you know what I mean? It had some Cradle vibes to it. Man, Sonata coming in with the all the different things that are making me think of all these bands that I've not listened to in absolutely ages, you know, back in the Cradle days. And then it's like I'm listening to them and these and these and these. Ceci, I like this. I like Sonata. It's weird. Like, I've got this thing. I'm very hit or miss with, like, I know I've mentioned it before, I'm sure. And if you hang around long enough, you know. And if you have hung around long enough, you know. I'm not a big Metallica fan, right? Because I don't know. I just don't like them. I think that there's the way that they present their stuff is just not for me, right? I'm not holding it against anybody that is. And it was the same with Dragon Force. I think they're very just kind of samey, you know what I mean? But then you've got, because that's just their energy, right? That's their writing style. That's the way they present their creations. But then you've got bands like this, like Sonata, like Sabaton, for example, who I know, looking from the outside, have this similar. I feel like if I listen to all the Sonata and all the Sabaton, you could just go, oh, this is Sonata, this is Sabaton, just by that. They've got their style, right? But I like it. It's this weird, like, contradiction, you know? I don't like those bands because they sound quite similar. This song sounds similar to this one. But I do like these bands because it's comfortable, because this energy, it brings the same energy as this song that I like that's by the same band. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's like a just a vibe they put out, you know what I mean? And they don't seem at all pretentious and over the top, you know? And I think that's what I like the most about them. They seem quite chill, and from what I've heard from Ceci, they are. And I'm here for that. I'm here for supporting like good, chill, down to earth, not full of themselves people. You know what I mean? So I think that's something I really like about Sonata, is I've heard good things about them as humans. And their vibe, that they bring it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, one Sonata song to the next is gonna have that Sonata energy, right? But it doesn't put me off. You know what I mean? I'm here for it and I like it. You know? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm sure you know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, Ceci, thank you. Bring it in. I like the direction changes. I like a bit of piano. I like a bit of crumbled in choirage, if that makes sense. And I liked this. I also like the freaking cover art on this as well, nice. It's got some weird, like, scary light angel at the top, and the lighthouse that he was talking about is just there, and you got freaking wolves and that coming out of the waves. And the music fit that. It felt like a very, you know, well, he was singing a lot about like the ocean and lighthouses and all that kind of stuff. So maybe that's what it's all about. But it felt appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna just stop waffling your bloody ears off. Bring it in again, Ceci, and take love everyone that's sitting here watching this video. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for your patience as of late. I know that I've slowed down putting stuff out and stuff like that, but you know, I'm trying to do a million different things, and I'm just, my brain isn't cut out. I need to fucking do better. I need to do better, and I'm gonna try, I promise. But do take love from me, and thank you for being here. Thank you for sitting and watching me fucking for 20 minutes. And I hope that all is well. I really, really do. Pardon me. And I'm gonna leave you guys to your days. This was nice. This was definitely Sonata. It didn't start off like it, and it kind of didn't finish like it, but right in the middle, it was Sonata. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I say, I'm gonna leave you 2 days. I apologize for all the waffle, but it's what we're here for. Do you know what I mean? But shout out to my Discordians, my Twitch folk, my patrons, and my elite. You are legends. You know it. I love you to bloody pieces. Don't ever forget it. And aside from all the waffle, my friends, please do take care when you're out and about in the world, because you are awesome and you are righteous. And I do want to see you in the next one. Peace and love, my friends.